What is up, you guys? This is Ross, ASAP Flash. You know what it is. Anyway, I know I said in the last few, however many videos ago, I said I'd have a series about movies, and I couldn't really think of any, to be honest, until I thought of one earlier today, and it had to do with Friends. And there's a lot of stuff, believe me, there's a lot of stuff to talk about in Friends because it's been on for 10 years. Obviously, it's not on right now, but this is one thing that kind of made me think. And near the end of the around like season, like basically when he had a baby with when Ross had a baby with Rachel, all of a sudden his son is like nowhere to be mentioned at all or whatever. I mean, early on in the series, he was like totally like, "Oh, I love my son, Ben," and obviously there was a few like he popped up in a few episodes near in the middle, but near in the end, it just all of a sudden no mention of him, and you'd figure if since he's such a family man, he would at least be like, "Hey Ben, meet your half sister or whatever, big family or whatever." But it just all of a sudden, no mention at all. Now, I mean, there could be like a real life explanation, of course. After they don't want to do the part anymore, or whatever. But that'd be kind of boring just talking about real life problems and real life shit. Now let's talk about the show because that's basically the whole theory. Whatever. Anyway, my theory is, I guess, it's just like somewhere along the lines. Obviously, they didn't show it in the show, otherwise there wouldn't be such a theory. But anyway, somewhere along the lines in the show's timeline, like either I kind of forget like who the name of his wife was, Susan or Carol, but one of them, the lesbian lover, apparently got so frustrated with Ross being like who he is, I guess, just kind of like, okay, well, since you're being really weird, you're just gonna kind of like cut off ties and everything, and just not like really mention them anymore, you know, just kind of like they couldn't really stand each other anymore, and just didn't want nothing to do with each other, my guess. And also, that I was just thinking about just now in the episode where like Phoebe wanted to get tickets to see Sting. And hold on a second, I mean, see Sting. She kind of like posed as her mother or whatever. So maybe that could be it. Maybe that could be the possibility. Don't blame Ross. Blame Phoebe because she's the one that desperately wanted to get the ticket. The teacher must have been like kind of suspicious about it. She told Carol, and then she's like, "Okay, that's weird. Okay, you know what? After up until this point, you're not having any relations with any mention of Ross at all. So goodbye." But I just think that's kind of weird. How like oh, there's a bug on the screen. How like all of a sudden no you know, mention of Ben and whatever, So I just kind of, like the minor inconsistencies, the incontinuity, And sometimes when I watch 90s shows or old shows, sometimes I like to think like, for example, like Seinfeld, how it would work today with social media and all this other stuff, like how like the kind of like the foibles in the episode, but taking place today with you know people who how they are and like celebrities of this generation and shit like that. I mean, that'd be kind of interesting. Like probably like an episode of Seinfeld or nowadays would be like you know something to do with Kanye West. And I mean, I'm not really good at giving examples right now on the spot. But, you know. So yeah, I don't know if that could really constitute as an in-depth theory and just think really deep, but that's just something I was kind of thinking about and just kind of thought is strange. I mean, the writers could at least, mention something. I mean, I know like mentioning every little detail of a certain character is gonna be like kind of tedious to see, but at least kind of like, oh, Emma and Ben are at a play date and whatever. At least includes an episode like that, you know But beyond that, it seemed kind of like, okay, here's Ben, and then here's Emma. For reasons unknown, they shall never hang out with each other. You know, I guess that's pretty much it. I've been more or less rambling on. I don't know if my future theory videos are going to be any better or whatever, but it's a start, I guess. So I think that's pretty much it. All that I have to cover, and maybe, hopefully, fingers crossed, I might watch an episode of Iron Fist, and you know the drill. I'll come back here, talk about it. Hopefully, the second episode is better. But I just gotta say, Iron Fist reminded me a lot of Arrow and Batman Begins, specifically Batman Begins. Mainly, I mean, maybe more or less a little mix of the both, and kind of like, you know, throw some kung fu in there. But it just feels like the plot just feels so familiar. Like, mm, like the critics say it's bad and the fans love it. It just, I don't know. It just seems like one of those situations the fans will be like, I love it because it's Marvel. Not to saying that Marvel is bad, but it just, some fans have to be like, you know what? I'll admit it. Even though it has a Marvel tag on it, it is bad. Like some movies, like some people for some reason they don't like Iron Man 3. I mean, I understand why people don't like Iron Man 3, but some people don't like Iron Man 3. Yeah. Anyway, I think I've been talking for long enough. Maybe I have. Who knows? Okay, well, that is my thoughts about everything. And if you like what I do and you like all this other stuff, please like, share, subscribe, and click the notification to be subscribed or to be notified for future videos. And I'm out like the Flash, and see you with another video.